Welcome back to another episode here in our Houston Texans franchise here on Madden 24, and today we're going to be taking on the New York Jets in Week 14 in New Jersey. This time I got the location right, and let's go straight on to it. Obviously, we just lost to the Commanders in a super epic game where we knew, oh my lord, their record. We knew that we were scoring too soon, but we scored anyways. You know, we were struggling in that game, and getting a touchdown wasn't guaranteed, so when we had that chance at that guarantee, we had to take it. Rousseau with 3 sacks got a player of the week. Trevor Lawrence got a player of the week. Christian McCaffrey with a player of the week, 4 total touchdowns, and then Myles Jack with one of the weakest players of the week I've seen in a while. I know we had a couple of really high tackle-only games, but still, that is really weak. But let's take a look at the team. Obviously, there might have been some upgrades in morale and whatnot. Obviously, the team's looking pretty healthy. I really wish we would have got a freaking scenario for Nico Collins. I almost said stupid upgrade, but it's not a stupid upgrade. If it was stupid, I wouldn't want it so damn bad. But, of course, Rudolph had a really good game, and Boyer came off of a really good game and then had an okay one last week. Had a couple of clutch catches for us, which was nice. Defensively, Pearson is finally back, but will it matter because the dude's always injured, and then the rest is as it is. Of course, Hudson, the star dev player now. Let's go into the weekly strategy. I know the Jets are 2-10, but those really low win teams sometimes just sneak out a win. We've seen it time and time again. So a team like this, who actually we should really take a look at their roster, shouldn't we? I was about to say they probably don't have a good quarterback. I think it's a safe bet at 2-10 with the talent they have across the board that's likely the case. But yeah, a team without a good quarterback, probably going to be running the ball a lot. They do have their starting tight end, Tyler Conklin, out with a compound foot fracture. I know compound is either really good or really bad. And once again, using my expert intuition, I would imagine when talking about injury, it's really bad. Of course, their quarterback situation isn't great. They have, an accurate-ish Tannehill who's really good at the short stuff, but honestly, at this point, Zach Wilson's just as good, if not better, especially with that throw power. It is what it is. Dalvin Cook's their starting running back, which, Breece Hall is probably better, but you can't really go wrong. Long-term, he's better, but right now, maybe not. Garrett Wilson, really good wide receiver, one in the making. Hardman's not bad because he's super fast. The slot receiver, Shepard, is really slow at this rate, but still a pretty good route runner. Good catching. Alan Lazard, similar, but not super fast. Jeremy Ruckert, need a new tight end. So that offense is really struggling. No left tackle. Left guard's all right, but he's old. Tippmann's still developing. AVT is pretty good. Right tackle is just never going to get there. And with bad finesse, he might get cooked this game. John Frankenmeyer, the DT, is playing left end, apparently. Mouton is playing right end. Quentin Williams is playing DT1. They just definitely should be playing John Frankenmeyer at DT. Linebackers are still really not great. They've got a good couple of pieces, and that really does stem on this cornerback spot. They got a lot of talent here, but not a really great man coverage from DJ Reed, but definitely going to try to avoid Sauce. Free safety is all right, but he's more of a special teamer. Strong safety is really slow. This Jets team needs a revamping. I wouldn't say a rebuild because they're probably a quarterback away on its own, but they definitely have other positions they need to fill as well. But as far as what we expect them to do, probably run the ball. So we're going to say, I don't think they really trust those tackles. So probably inside run. And then I would suppose attack short, maybe? I might say run. Nah, I'm going to say throw it medium as well. I just think that you go throw short and then, it's just quick pocket degradation, and it's just not good. All right, got a couple of upgrades. Pearson, who's barely played this season, has an upgrade. I don't know really why he deserves it, but so much potential there and just wasted by being injured, but 84 power moves. So, he's still going to be the guy that's going to have the highest chance to be a starter going forward. It's just he's got to stay healthy. Taylor Blackwell gets his own coverage. He's 69 overall now. Oof, not great, but 74 zone, not terrible for a rookie who, obviously doesn't start, so he doesn't get as much XP. Clayton is still, actually, no, his man is caught up. I forgot. But since it's caught up, we can still go with slot because they're equal. Maybe we have to change it after this upgrade, but wow, 5 to press. That is, okay, that's pretty damn good. And then Devin Singletary, a +2 to speed would never hurt. It would never hurt. Hey, Devin, It would never hurt. I'm just saying. 2 to Karen. I see the +2, and I was like, oh, but it's not. Very elusive, but that speed is so bad. Here we got MetLife Stadium getting ready to take on the 2-10 New York Jersey Jets. Nico Collins continuing to be the focus player of this season, but I mean, there's a lot of guys having a year. Stroud's having a year. Pierce is having a year. Ford for yards per catch is having a year. You know, there's a lot of players on this offense that have been cooking. Rudolph has picked it up lately. Boyer's picked it up lately. Just guys that haven't actually started the whole season. And in Rudolph's case, not much at all. And then looking at the Jets, they have just struggled. Tannehill's wearing number 19, which is, I mean, it's something, all right. The Jets needing so much help. Maybe put him at wide receiver, see what happens. And, of course, we're obviously just coming off of a fresh loss, a kind of a heartbreaker as we've continued. You know, we had a really good win streak. And then we just barely lose to a Commanders team that we really didn't think the offense should have beaten us. But they got a new promising young quarterback with 99 throw power, and that guy can definitely dart it in. And made a couple of plays with his legs, even the game-winning one where, you know, we were broke down in coverage and, you know, we had to back up. And he just slipped it out for like 20 yards, and the rest was history. He was able to kick a field goal after wasting the clock from there. And here we are as an 8-4 team. Instead of having, you know, another win straight off the bat, would have been 8 in a row. That streak is now over, but maybe it's time to build up a new streak. Going up against the Jets, who are 2-10. You got to once again hope that that's the team you see today, but you just never know, as these teams can get a little scary, a little desperate at times, and when they especially know that they have nothing to lose. So let's go into this one with high hopes, but also not cocky expectations. As you can see that the Colts win a super low-scoring close one against the Jaguars, who are trying to build a comeback on the season. And oh my lord, there goes Dalvin Cook. Getting blasted, but gaining 9, and now Christian Harris is hurt. Ironically enough, I just unlocked a +1 to injury to our linebackers. It's crazy. I literally just unlocked a +1. That is wild. All right. Going out, and oh, nice cutback again by Dalvin Cook, gaining the first down this time after the first gain of 9. Now a first down. As we're not seeing the replacement for Mr. Christian Harris, but I imagine at some point we're going to need him. And that breaking of tackles, great hit by Murray, who is just getting more confident as the year goes on. Last week not looking good, but easily on par to smash that this week. And Christian Harris thankfully has a shoulder strain and nothing more. Are we going to even see Henry? We will not. Noah Igbenogany out there. Scott on the inside. And good timing and all over it is Noah Igbenogany knocking that out. Tannehill's first throw will be knocked away. This team knows of Tannehill pretty closely, as they have seen him twice a year for the majority of the last few seasons. As we can't get off the line, it's going to be a quick throw to the outside with a great tackle. He's going to be short. And once again, this is that talk about a 2-10 team. Are they desperate enough to go for it? Still, we don't know. I was going to say no, but we don't know because it could be a fake. Pilardi will have a chance to pin us, though, and will not take that chance with a bit of a shank. 21's not the worst, but when you're at the 49-yard line, you got to kick that, you know, a bit closer, at least to the 10-ish. CJ Stroud, we know, is having a great year, maybe even close to an MVP season. The interception's a little high, but the yards and touchdowns are great. Kind of not following the blocks here, but if the fullback does his job, we might still make a play of it. And we do. As Singletary fumbles, and the ball kicked out of bounds. Gotta be honest, I don't know how that's 2nd and 7, but we will absolutely take that. I don't know if somebody got a hand on it or maybe kicked the ball, but thank you, Lord. By the way, I don't understand how this is... How is it 2nd and 7? I don't understand. Is it really 2nd and 7? Okay. That's tough. Ooh, great catch. Thankfully, Stroud got that in there. That was close. 5 yards gain, but man, it was one of the riskiest 5 yards I've ever seen. We're kind of pulling away from Williams into superstar DTs, and it works. Jeez, John Franklin-Myers is a fast man. How did he catch us? Either way, 7 yards gained. We'll take the first down. Crosser look, but into sauce. I'd probably rather just run the stretch and see what we got. Blocks have been pretty good. really good. And Pierce trying to show off some speed to outrun Wingard, and does not. Boyer over the middle. Rudolph on the quick throw, maybe. And that's a late throw. That's going to be picked. Ooh, close call. Couldn't tell if he was going to back up or if anyone was going to go over to him, so I kind of panicked a little bit. I waited too long, and it almost got there still, but yeah, it was a little risky. A little risky. 2nd and 10, thankfully not a, 1st and 10 for them. Overthrown by Stroud on a open receiver. It's going to be 3rd and 10 now. Same sliders from last week, as I thought they were actually really good. Didn't change a single thing, literally not a single thing, and that's rare. I mean, you got to take that, right? That's a little underthrown. No, yeah, it is, and it's going to be dropped. Should have went for the possession catch. Stroud just didn't lead him enough, and that will be a punt because of it. It's been a while since we've seen any punt gameplay. Here's a punt for you. This is why I don't punt the ball. This is why I don't punt the ball. That's why I don't punt the ball. I'm too good. To the effing one. Like the freaking Jets team needed to see this. Murray. Oh, this could be bad for them. Or not bad at all, as they gain about 6. I gotta say, this formation's kind of cooking us. Like, really cooking. Overthrown by Tannehill. I mean, if Tannehill's missing that throw, why even put him in? Why not have Zach Wilson in? At least Zach Wilson's, a little bit stronger and a little bit younger. If he's missing that throw, I mean, where's that veteran presence you've been promised? As there's nobody on Hardman at all, as Petrie takes out Scott, our own player. Also, I'm using a new controller this game, as my other one's right analog stick decided to start malfunctioning, which is super fun. Oh, no. Nice hit. Good job. No massive first down for them. Petrie gets up there and barely gets it. The throw power, once again, lacking on that. But maybe make the argument that Zach Wilson doesn't see the read and, there's no attempt at all. I don't know. It's just not a good situation to be in if you're them. As Hudson's going to make a play and chase him down, but that's a really good throw on the run. And will be forced out, but it's a 3rd and 1. Very manageable. 0-0 halfway through the first quarter. The battle of mid is on. Everyone get up. Clayton giving him leverage, as that offensive line is cooking right now. Gain of 2 on what should have been like a close fight, but it wasn't. Slide over. We got the blitzer Ward. Glad to see he's healthy because he had a little injury scare last week. An older guy that getting injured is not a good thing to see, as we get pushed way out of the way, and Breece Hall blasted to the knees, gains 12. We literally said inside run because we didn't think their tackles were very good, and I know they aren't fully inside run. Some of them are like aimed outside, but that's where the hole is opening. And Murray, we were a little late on the jump. I'm not sure how Garrett Wilson holds on. That is just a crazy catch. All right. Not looking good. Scott can't get in there, and there's another first down. I mean, I go heavy, and they're going to beat us in the pass. If I go light, I get beat on the ground. So I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, well. And I can't turn and time that all there. Going to be a gain of 4. All right, Scott. We're missing Christian Harris a bit here. Quick out, nice hit, but another first down. Even though they got 5, I need a blitz. I need something to juice this defense. Oh, Scott with no change of direction. You really feel it when you use like Murray or Christian Harris, and then you just change over to Scott. He's just not as fast as the rest, and we get blocked up hard. But Cook doing a little too much. And only gains a yard. Instead of just running to the spot, he gets a first down. Easy money. Bring another blitz. We got like no players near the middle. And there goes a huge hit. Breece loses 2, and we get the stop. Kicker wearing number 44, our favorite thing to see. And it will be a field goal. The first points of the game are scored with 7 seconds left in the first quarter. The Jets' defense is real. Their offense is possession-y. Noah Igbenogany on the return. And trying to find some room. Gets to the 26. It's fine. Jets sweep with Rudolph. We have a little more room to the left side, but, I mean, is Collins going to go over there? I don't know. Maybe not the best look in the world to go for it on. It works, actually, pretty well. And Rudolph's got speed. Getting almost 20 with the carry forward. 18 yards. That's what we're talking about. First down. Yeah, I mean, both the same rushing yards, not the same passing. And this time, I think the play action is going to work out. Rudolph going against Sauce. Hopefully, Sauce is playing low. He is absolutely not. He ran. And that's open. Maybe should have tried to stop, and set our feet, but Stroud had nobody on him. That should be a layup. In fairness, we could probably just ran. It is what it is, though. Instead of going with a zig, because there's no one directly on him, I think this is a quick throw to Ford. Not super open, but it's open enough, and that's a great catch. Great throw, great catch. Beating Sauce on the outside there. I know it's zone coverage, so it's a little bit tougher, but they absolutely covered Ford. Ford's route running is still really, really sus, but let's see if maybe Sauce bites on Pierce. Nobody bites on... Oh, they do bite on Pierce, but I didn't see it in time. It's hard to tell. They both dropped back, and then they both instantly stepped up. But at the same time, bait or not, we gained 5, so... 5 yards gained is 5 yards gained. We're going to go with another streak here with Boyer and see. He's open in a little bit. Him being Tank Dell, but didn't have the throw. But you know what? The offensive line did a really good job. Considering I think they brought 5 or 6. I mean, they blocked for a long time there. We actually almost got the thing off, which we should have had no business doing. That's a tough one. And Ford showing off the hands. He's not known for those hands. I don't know, right into Quinnen. It is what it is. It's only 2 yards. It's only 2 yards. Touchdown. Way better drive, number 2. Way better. Griffin going against Alan Lazard. And the pressure from Glover with the help of Will Anderson is going to take down Tannehill for a loss of 14. And then a punch right to the rib cage of Tannehill for good measure. Screw it, dude. We don't care about rules. Blitz the league now, baby. Oh my, we almost got there early. You can argue we did get there early, but he caught it, thankfully. I mean, I wouldn't say we baited that out, but like, we had a good idea that might be where he goes. Bringing a little bit of a heat. 3rd and 18, just gotta, step back. Maybe step back too hard, and he saw Murray. He knows Murray can hit. I mean, it was going to be very hard for him to get a first down there. It would have been a lot better for them, though, because, they would have been up like 14 yards. Kicking from the 28 is a lot better than the 14, as we're going to be in good field position here. See Blackwell blocking to the left with Ford as the return man. And, going to take a light hit. There's really nowhere to go, so why try to do too much? Break a leg, fumble, who knows? Pierce, talked about it before the game. Ridiculous season. And now we got Nico Collins running maybe a complete disaster, but we'll see. Or is it Ford? It's actually Ford, who shows off some speed. Fighting, gets blasted by Quinnen. Glad he's not dead. 4 yards is not a whole lot when you get blasted by Quinnen as a slot receiver. Is it worth it? No. It is not worth it, but hey, it's some yards. And there is nobody on Pierce. I don't know what we're doing here as a defense, but continue it. Thank you. We're starting to actually be able to throw the ball a little bit. Like, it's not my job to play defense, right? Like, I'm not going to throw it deep because I have to. If they're going to give me 20 yards almost on the run. And I was about to throw Rudolph. I know it's sauce, but Rudolph had a step, dude. He had a little step. I know so did Nico Collins, but the safety actually came over there. So the pressure's kind of cooking up for them right now, as it should, as they got 3 really good players. And I just had Boyer. No! I really do need a running back blocker. That really sucks, dude. Boyer, I mean, I don't know if you guys seen, but Boyer was naked. I don't know if I could have got this off sooner. I'll tell you right when I wanted to throw it, right here. As I know that he's going to get past, but I mean, you could see that's just never going to happen. Like, it's just right here. I wanted to throw it right here, but my brain said here, which, I mean, it's not much of a difference. It's just not going to happen. It just won't. Good defense. That front 4, we knew it was going to be a problem. I also got to say that, nice throw, though. Not going to get the field goal, but does make it a little bit better of a punt, I guess. Doesn't really change much. But I got to say, Mosley also playing really well. They didn't seem to care about our punt last time. This one's not going to be even close to as good, though. It's going to be out a little earlier. Oh, it's not. It's going to be very close to good. It's going to be the exact same thing. I definitely thought I kicked it way too far to the right. So if I actually played the punt like I wanted to, it would have definitely been out the 20. It would have been easily in the end zone. Well, good thing I suck. It worked out. Got us to the 1 instead. And no! Oh, that's a touchdown. Breece Hall's just scored a 99-yard touchdown. No way, bro. We shouldn't even be running. Look how much stamina we just wasted. That was insane blocking. How has that even happened, dude? Look at these blocks. Scott is literally... I mean, I don't know. I've never seen our fullback do something like this. He would have ran away, and that's a safety. Scott is inches away from a freaking safety. He should have just dove. Ward plays too shallow. I don't know what the hell Petrie's doing, dude. I'm telling you, he's had an awful, awful season. He runs right into a block. Play the contain, they gain 2. That just shouldn't even be allowed. That's so brutal to deal with. Like, how is our really good safety sucking that much? Hit that. Ah, that's a lot to ask for, but if he hits that throw, Brevin is one-on-one against Wingard, who once again is more of a special teamer than an actual starting safety. We're kind of ruining this play from Pierce, but I need the blocks now anyways, so I'm gonna run this. There you go. Good throw, good great catch. Did lead him a little to the outside just to make sure that they weren't going to get a jump on the ball. And we're not going to run the read option. We're going to be running the Collins throw, maybe. That's a good throw. Blasted by Wingard, but it's a first down. 2 plays down to the 39, down by 3. Like a touchdown on this drive if we can. See where Sauce plays this. Pretty back, so we're going to throw to Rudolph. It gets blasted, but gains 9. Drive out. Drive out where, baby? It's 1 yard, so I'm going to throw it, obviously. It's another tough one. Actually, it's not. Rudolph gets so quick under it. Just outruns everybody. Thought it was going to be a quick throw to Ford, but yeah, that route running from Ford is actually significantly, like, playing a factor in his, like, skill or play so far. Play action. And I can't throw late. Oh, Pierce! Barely gets it behind the linebacker. I thought he threw a pick. I got to see this back. It was a 50-50 ball, and Pierce, stronger hands, caught it. You could see it's a 50-50, and then he throws him away. Oh, my. That was scary. Nico Collins underneath. Boyer to the end zone. Oh! No! What a try. Boyer can't do anything about that. Just a little overthrown. Just a little. That's a hell of a freaking catch attempt, though. Damn. Boyer's hands must be getting a little bit better. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yep, to the 7. Boyer's hands must be getting better, though. They must be. I don't know how else you're freaking catching something like that. Even if the pressure's gone, technically. Bring them all out. That's really stupid. Yep, I don't know what I'm thinking there. At all. Get out there, Stroud. And we missed the tackle, but Boyer's there. I don't know what I'm thinking there. I'm thinking he's going to the tight end and we're sneaking it in behind with Pierce. And that's just not what happened. Collins burns off the line. I just don't trust that, but I should have known it was DJ Reed. And Boyer's not really open. It's just, I mean, the worst throw to play, though. I mean, even throwing a sauce here is a better throw than that. Like, Pierce was the worst player. Ford actually got open, but obviously, when it's an out and you see the push inside, there's no way I think he's getting back to there, and he does. Literally everyone but him would have had a chance at it. Rudolph was the second worst, but none of them were as bad as Pierce. It wasn't even close. That's way behind. We're trying to get over there. We don't even get close to Petrie. All right, from the 40. Covering that out, and there goes Pearson. Welcome back with the ukulele celebration and all. There he goes. We don't hate that. We do not hate that. Once again, the man has all the potential in the world. He just has to stay healthy. Clock's moving, but it's more of a problem for them than us. Now you maybe get aggressive just because we have 2 timeouts. They're going to go 5. No, they're not. Thought they're going to go 5 wide. We'll cover with Petrie just in case it is a blitz, a block, and then we could just pull off. We're on this. He's running into some trouble and goes all the way back to the 41. He's a veteran. Why is he playing like a freaking rookie? What is Tannehill doing there? He just had to get around him. He just had to get around the blocker. And we're going to show off some speed. Going the wrong way. We're pulling some Tannehill, but at least turn it into a positive, but you know, with that little bit of time left, it's one of those situations where, you don't really expect to turn it into anything. So the drive at least. Oh, Rudolph, though, burning. And gets out of bounds to the 35. Sauce. They believe, hey, if it's Sauce Gardner, he's locked, he's covered. But that's why it's dangerous when he actually does get beat, because there's no help. Not really open, but we're going to try it, and does hold on. It'll make the field goal a little easier. We'll take it, though. That should be a tie. Relax. Even Rudolph's got his hands out relax, bro. And that kick, man, this kick bar is tough. It's moving. It's a moving. And here we are, throwing the ball pretty well, not running the ball well. They're running the ball well, but not throwing the ball well. But it's a 10-10 game. Each team has their ways, their methods of madness. And I will say I think that they are kind of running more to the outside than the inside. So we are going to defend outside run instead. And if we can just pick that up, we might be in a good spot, as we are doing all right against their pass game. The pressure's starting to develop, and as of right now, I mean, this is a closer game than I want it to be. But it's a little bit on us, not protecting the quarterback as well. And once again, I don't understand why C.J. Stroud's running out there like someone's old grandpa, trying to get to the food at the family get-together. Family reunion, grandpa's like, I got to get me a plate. he's a hustling, but he's got back problems. He can't get out there that quick, otherwise, his sciatica's gonna act up again. That's a really good play. Should be a first down with the slide forward. Mosley is a problem. Right now their coverage is, like I said, it's been good. We're gonna go with the stretch back left, as I think we have a little bit of a momentum. I don't know what I'm saying here. We're out there. That's all I can say. We're just out there a little bit more than they are, Their D-line wasn't wide enough, in my opinion. And whether I was right or not, it worked, so it is what it is. We'll run this play. They got the double up, so, I mean, if we run this right, Boyer could be running. Boyer showing off some speed! Touchdown! I don't know if they thought Sauce would get back and cover both, but the bait clearly didn't work, and that's a freebie. That's why we run Boyer out there. Dalton Schultz ain't come close to that. Brevin is almost scoring, but not quite, as they were inches away from Boyer, and Boyer's a little bit faster. Not going to get over there. Nice hit, though, and knocks it out of Garrett Wilson's hands. Clayton, he's been burned sometimes. He hasn't really got many picks, but he is a baller. He does not foray away from the contact. And Christian Harris is back in, which changes things. And we can't get over there. Murray does a really good job. Number 78 helping Murray tackle him, but obviously push him in the right direction. So, it's really Dalvin Cook's fault at that point. You got to keep the legs moving. If you can't, that's where the play ends, buddy. Could be a shot. Oh, that is not the shot I thought it was going to be. Dalvin Cook is open. Ward one-on-one gets burned. And we have another tied game. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing there. Maybe he thinks it's going to go outside. And, of course, you could see Petrie just, once again, I don't know what Petrie's doing there. At this point, I could see it, right? Garrett Wilson is a problem. Slot, corner. He's probably beat to the side, I guess. But if you're reading this field, at this point, you got to see, oh, crap. Ward has made a mistake, and he doesn't go to it. Petrie has had an awful season. Just terrible. Had a stretch to the right, but that is gone, so we're going to change it to a dive, and I don't know what that guy's doing. Pierce, we're trying to get a little more elusive as the power back moves. They're good for a couple of yards, but they're not big breakaway play moves, so trying to see what we got in the tank when it comes to elusiveness, and hasn't really been super great so far this game, at least. But I will say the blocks have started to develop, and I slowed down for Collins, but he never, he just showed no signs of getting in front, so I was like, okay, we're just going to run it and get in as many yards as we can. And right now, our run game is starting to pick up a little bit. I don't really know which side to run it. They look like they're a little bit more to the right because they have that extra edge. This is a play you probably should audible out of, but we're going to go left anyways. And we develop the blocks nicely, and Collins just sells. But maybe a blessing in disguise as we have a 2nd and 1, allowing us for that maybe dagger play. We're going to look heavy, but Boyer might get there. Sauce, even though he's been beat a little bit here this game, still is a scary man. It's going to be a tough one, and that's on there. Little underthrown, but it gets right to where it needs to be. First down easily. Blockers are starting to develop enough time for us. I really want to run the ball here to the left, but fullback's on the right, so... Oh, I believed the fullback was going to go left. He ran there, and then he stopped. I hate toss plays, but this one actually doesn't look too bad. I just don't understand why the blocking on toss plays are so bad. Like, that looked like it should have worked, and it just somehow didn't. Nico Collins at the corner. Obviously, with Ford, I'm going to slant him just to get that corner out of the way if I can. It's a tough one. Oh, he holds on, giving us a decision. All right, Nico Collins is the guy that we have to trust, and because we know that that guy's blitzing, Rudolph on the drag might be our look. And it is. Thankfully, he didn't roll over backwards. Sauce Gardner did impress him, which is a little surprising. I don't know if he actually is starting to respect Rudolph a little bit, but Rudolph has put up a little bit of numbers, and you know, most of them are on him. I have to take the tight end underneath. Gets about 6. Believed in Rudolph, but Wingard actually played that, you know, pretty well to the outside. We do have the play action on, but I don't know if I really like it. I think I'm going to trust the run 4 yards away from a first down. And I did not believe that he was going to get off that block. I should have just followed there. The blocker actually picked it up. All right, let's see. If we don't gain any yards, obviously this is a field goal, but let's see if we got anything. I might have had it. Back of the end zone, Rudolph! Taps him! Is it a touchdown? I don't know. It's a great find. I floated it to try to give Rudolph a chance to, you know, adjust to the ball, and he still kind of made it hard. The throw wasn't great. They're going to show a highlight of it because I don't know if those feet are in. That is so close. Wow. What a catch. They are going to booth review this, but this should absolutely be a touchdown unless they have vision problems, which is a clutch touchdown at that. That would have been a field goal if not for that catch. It's a beautiful play, and I don't really see how this would ever be reviewed. I mean, he's clearly dragged that right. Left was already down. Touchdown. All right, here we go. Covering the hard flats, but probably going to use our Noah just to see if they actually do go to the hard flats or not, which they kind of do. Not really. We back up perfectly, and that's why we use her. That's a probable huge play if we don't use that, as he's going to get back there and throw it in behind. Oh, my. We're not ready. We're going to have to just manually cover. Inside's open, outside's open, and he will not be able to cut up field, though. Gains 8, but not a first down. Realized a little too late that we were manned up with Christian Harris on Garrett Wilson. Decided to just cover deep. Didn't matter what the adjustments were. I didn't think we got there in time. Shifted him over. Tried to create the free shot for Murray, and the guy still pulled and got him. Great first down. Dalvin Cook's been great for them. Over 100 total yards on the game. Their running backs in general combining for over 200 total. The running backs are the big thing here in New York right now. And covering multiple things. Christian Harris had a chance. Garrett Wilson is now injured, which is pretty big. He's clearly their number 1 wide receiver by far. And he is hobbling back to the sideline. 2nd and 5, we know that their separator's out of the game for the moment. So this is a perfect time to run that rush. We got players moving around, but we're still fine. We've got everyone where we need them. And Lazard still gets out there against the rookie Clayton. Gets stiff-armed, but obviously at that point, that should be roughing against the Jets. I mean, we weren't even trying to push him. I mean, we were kind of just trying to slow down, and he just stiff-armed us to the ground after the play was over. Not really sure how that's not. And we were kind of trying to bait. Great tackle by Petrie there. Gains 5. Nearing the 4th quarter, and this game continues to look like a tie across the board. This would not shock me if this ended in a tie. That's all I'm going to say. Not really going to, not going to get a whole lot there. Good D. All right, we're kind of pressed up on them. They still don't have their number 1 receiver in. And they're going to go to the 4th quarter. Here it is. 7-point lead, but the Jets are moving. Yards are in our favor, but they still have the rest of this drive to finish, and yards don't matter. It's about the score, which they, once again, have the chance to tie. Maybe I should have went a little bit heavier and tried to stop this run, but at the same time, they do have Hardman out there. So as much as I say their separator's gone, Hardman's still a problem, and Murray can't get him yet again. With the help, though, they're going to be short. I think you go for this. They agree. Pressing up to the line. I can't quite run commit because Hardman is a problem. And stopped! The DTs! The DTs got the push, giving up the free linebacker rush. and they all took him down as a group. Beautiful play. I actually skipped that. I didn't know they were going to show another highlight of it. And here we go with a deep play action. This is not one they would expect. And oh my, burning Sauce by a mile. Sauce can't keep up on these play actions. The play actions are burning them. We keep changing the depth at which that we're running these as well. This would be a quick throw to Collins probably. It's a tough one. Whew, that was a risk. Wingard played that really well. Still first down, though. We should be running the ball, but once again, they're giving me looks with the pass game. I'm going to take the looks in the pass game, simply put. That's how it goes. Oh, there goes Pierce. Oh, I didn't see Sauce. Nice slip off to the 3. Look at Sauce. He's like, damn, that ass fat. What the hell? I know we shouldn't be throwing this ball, but, like, at the same time, dude. Nico Collins, and oof. You know, I just threw away a touchdown. Tried to throw to Collins. He was open, but just didn't have the time, which makes sense because obviously they're coming with the heat. It's a risky time to run, or not really risky time, but a risky blitz. But it doesn't matter as Pierce is going to walk in with a perfect block from Collins. They brought a blitz again, but this time they didn't cover the run, and it was wide. Those stretch plays have been lethal. Oh, I thought we had the bait. It's throwaway. Wow, I don't know how you got that off. He had a guy wrapped around him. We had a 32nd ranked pass defense, 152 yards allowed. We do get beat. We get beat. We're a bendy, don't breaky defense usually, but we have been giving up some points as well on top of it lately. He's going to take that shot. Clayton. Oh, good job, Murray. I don't know how the hell he's out there. Clayton doesn't get the knockout or the interception. Garrett Wilson, welcome back. I mean, that's your welcome to the league rookie situation. Although Clayton's had a few of those already, I would imagine. Can't get out there, but a really good job by Ward containing the edge. Got to say, Ward's played a little bit better today. You know, I know he had that really bad play against Cook, but, you know, Cook's younger, faster. That's a big part of it, right? Ward. Oh, we missed hard, and Garrett Wilson reaching for the first down. Could have lost it. Murray stopping him just shy of that first down. I mean, Petrie sucks in coverage anyways, so why not just bring the rush? And tight end's open. Oh, he's going to run. Damn, son. And there goes Tannehill for 8 yards on the first down. We'll say Tannehill is still pretty damn fast. I think he's like 86 speed. Faster than Zach Wilson anyways. Maybe that's why he's out there. I know Mekhi Becton's a superstar, but come on, Anderson. You got to be doing better than you're doing here. Like, he just doesn't look at. I mean, he just doesn't have that as a late hit by us. Get out there, Murray. Murray might even be player of the week with all these tackles. Where we've seen like 4 just on this drive. Overload blitz. Screw it. We're not really doing our job with coverage anyways. Free rush. Free rush. There you go. Glover and Noah Igbenogany. 3rd and 11. They really need the touchdown. This is obviously 4-down territory without a doubt. Before, you know, I thought they should have went for it. This time they'll definitely do it. It's going to be a run. And it works. No, we didn't grab the leg. I dove a little early because, you know, even though Will Anderson's fast, Dalvin Cook is definitely faster. And I felt like that was the apex of, you know, our acceleration. Any longer, oh, Lord. Just realized Christian Harris. That's really good coverage by us, but not on Hardman. Blasted by Ward. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I shouldn't have dove. Maybe if we would have waited a second longer. Oh, there goes Petrie. Trying to do too much. Don't fumble. Finally waking up. And Tannehill throws the game-losing interception. They had every bit of chance to get back in this game and maybe tie it up until that point. Oh, there goes Pierce. Oh, Pierce gaining 6 on what should have been maybe 2. Only threw it because I figured first down is such an obvious run situation. A quick throw out to the running back into the flat like that would probably be pretty hard to expect. And, I mean, I wasn't right. I wasn't wrong. Singletary up the middle with a dive, getting past the DTs. Really surprising. Beck doing some, like, guitar stuff, although it's in reverse. He's doing it again. Screw it. Who needs freaking shoulder joints, right? Go to the left, a little more room. Running away from Quinnen, who is a bit better than John Franklin in the run defense. And Mosley's had a pretty good game, but Singletary getting carried forward with the help of his teammates gets 6 yards. And I mean, if it wasn't already over, a first down here might be. Read option, obviously a handoff as they read it. Oh my God. That looked like he was mad that we didn't keep it with the quarterback. He's like, you freaking made me wait here for nothing. Trap play. Oh, we got out. Oh, Pierce! Stat pad Pierce for the first down. Gets as many yards as possible. Stays in bounds. Beautiful running. Almost got us. Oh, speaking of almost got us, barely got us there, speaking of. But almost got us did John Franklin Myers. Didn't quite, and it was a huge, huge gainer. And obviously the game's over, but we still got some highlight plays in us, so, you know, we keep on going. We keep on going. Okay, it's over. I lied! The read option with Stroud! Oh, Lord. Number 58's got to be so pissed. The dude was covering the freaking read perfectly, and then he leaves it when he doesn't think it is. Oh, I should have QB kneeled here, but it is what it is. Beautiful. Pierce getting that truck, powering for 9. What a game. What a game. Jets gave us some troubles early on, but their true 2-10 selves, now 2-11 selves, came out in the end as we knew it would, and we will win the game by 14 points. The offense had some struggles, but we picked it up a little bit. The pass rush was a problem, but once again, this is a very good defensive line. You know, edge isn't best here, but you have to put so much pressure and protection on the interior that, you know, the edge almost gets free looks every single play. But obviously, 31-17 victory. Pearson came back decently strong, got himself a sack. Murray was great all over the place in this game in a good spot, in a good way. Stingley, I feel like I don't even remember seeing him, which, once again, as a cornerback, that's actually a good thing. Stroud did throw that pick, but it was kind of like a, you know, pressured, bad decision play. Pierce was amazing. You know, his 20-yard, his run of long was 25, and yet he came out with 158 yards, 8.7 yards per carry. Breece Hall might have gotten the 99-yard touchdown and never touched the ball again, if I'm not mistaken. He, like, legit, that might have been the case. And then looking at Rudolph, 107 yards with the touchdown. He's starting to pick it up. Collins is still doing well, just not as well. Boyer, 75 yards on the touchdown. Cook was very good too. And, you know, their running backs, all the running backs in this game kind of, you know, cooked up. A lot of young guys, all rookies, getting sacks in this one, which was great. Oh, we had a half with Anderson. Wait. Who? Wait, how did that happen? Oh, I didn't see Noah. He went down the list along. Quincy Williams with the pick. Petrie with the pick, which was the game winner. And the dub, Dion Rudolph. Do we know his dev yet? We just know it now. It's star, which it's fine. That's good. This is tough because release is not really a problem for him. Route running and catching is what I would like the most. So I think slot is the best for that. So let's go slot. See if we get anything decent. That's not bad. Wish it was more in the catching because his catching traffic is already pretty good, but that's not bad. Short and medium is what I want the most. He is a guy that can run deep routes, obviously, but short, medium probably is the most. Mainly medium, though, so maybe I should go more deep threat. But either way, that's going to be a win for the Houston Texans, 9-4 now, as the Titans, I did see one. The Colts did win. They're going to be right on our tails yet again. And then right here, we play the Colts in Week 15. They're not gone. The Colts are not gone. The Titans are not gone. Even the Jaguars, who just lost this week against the Colts, I believe, they're not gone either. So this division is still really tight, even though right now it looks good. Got to wait for the sim. You'll see how close it is after. And yeah, that's going to be it. Coming down to the wire here, nearing the end of the season. And, you know, still looking pretty good. We're still looking pretty good. We lost last week, and, you know, we struggled a little bit in this one. But overall, we still played like an elite team, and that's all that really matters. We're healthy for the first time in a while. Hopefully that stays the case. And hopefully we can make the playoffs and maybe do some damage. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this one, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, really appreciate continued support on the channel. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel, PK Plays for non-Madden content. And that is about it. Tomorrow should be a rebuild. And there you go. Next episode of this will be either Friday or guaranteed to be Saturday. But until next video, hope you come back for. See ya!